me feeling like I'm academics.
Ross. By the way, everybody know I love Ross. You know I love Ross, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I think Ross looks very horrible in this whole situation. And Ross has to, like, by the way, this is another thing, too. First of all, Hot 97, no disrespect to them, dirt. How do you put out an interview out with 40? Yo, by the way, Rick Ross, come holla at Big Ack. Big Rick Ross and Big Ack. Bro, did you waste, you probably rolled up there with 3 Suburbans, 10 security, 15 goons, your handlers or whoever else you're moving with. No disrespect, but like, you went to Hot 97 to do an interview that did 4,000 views? Bruv, just come to Big Ack and we'll have a real conversation. With all due respect to Hot 97, why are you niggas going up there to basically, we're going to do more views reacting to this? But anyway, you know what? Whatever. You know, as I said, I love to say, I think I make more reacting to them or talking about them than actually talking to them, so who cares? But anyway, this is really pathetic right here. So Hot 97, get y'all shit together. Anyway, Rick Ross showed up, and he showed up on Nessa's show. That's Colin Kaepernick's wife. And I guess he must have seen what y'all chat niggas been saying about what he said on Ebro's show. And what he said was, if you haven't seen, let's get into the recap. Let's go back in the time machine. He had a message, Rick Ross, Drake message. This was his message for Drake on Ebro's show, if you didn't see it.
Drake, if you listening to this, homie, listen to me. My nigga, shine. I don't want to see you lose. No real nigga want to see you lose. That ain't what niggas about. This culture, this game, this rap shit, this ain't what it's about. I don't want to see you lose. Real niggas just want to see real niggas shine together. Real niggas come up together. You understand? When I was the number 1 nigga in the rap game, I showed niggas love. When French was on fire, he showed niggas love. Drake, if you listening to this, homie,
okay,
listen to me. My nigga.
Now, a lot of us thought this was a little bit of backtracking, maybe a little bit of plea copping. However, it looks like Ross has seen y'all comments in the chat, and he don't like the fact that y'all are saying that he's begging for a feature, he's backtracking. You know what I mean? He wants to be friends back with Drake. Obviously, I gave my opinion. I said, I think Ross is realizing, because he was doing the interview alongside French Montana, that French really got no problem with Drake, and he kind of looks a little silly because you started this whole battle or beef with Drake because you were sticking up for French, who's now saying he got no problem with Drake. So it's like, what? Anyway, so so Ross did another interview, and this interview, I think he's reading y'all comments because his tone has now changed. This is his tone about Drake, and let me see if I can find the timestamp. I'm pretty sure somebody put it in here. Is it this? Here we go.
It's a special connection. This is Illumina.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Come on.
Into the side pocket of.
Okay, let me just. We're just gonna go to. Let's figure it out. Where's the Drake talk at? Okay. Here we go. Okay.
A few months back, I had a concert and I was backstage. They had a VIP room with a pool table. I'm shooting pool.
Yo, why does Rick Ross? Rick Ross is like a full character. The way he says some stories, yo, I was backstage at a pool table and they had some cold water with limes in it. Like he's like so accurate with how he's painting the picture. Go ahead, Ross.
Boom. One of my rings come off. Boom. One of the rings come off and go into the side pocket of the pool table.
But we found it, right?
And this is a 6-figure ring. The actual person that ran the huge venue overnighted the ring to me maybe 2 weeks later.
Wow.
Facts.
That's love right there.
That was love. Only in Florida.
Would you have returned it if that was you?
It's a good chance I would have returned it. I'm one of them people, and I've always said this: if it isn't mine, I don't want it. If it's mine, I gotta have it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If it's yours, that's you.
Right.
And I want you to enjoy that.
That's nice of them to return it. I think that's the first time I've ever heard somebody return something that
without
nice.
a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Let's go back to verses. What made you decide to tell the DJ not to play Drake's vocals on Aston Martin music? Because there's a debate. I'm sure you've seen it. People thought, oh, you were trying to diss Drake. But some people felt like, no, you were trying to be respectful. How did...
Yo, Nessa. Bruv. Nessa. There's nobody on planet Earth that thinks he was trying to be respectful by him saying, mute Drake. All right.
How did you look at that moment?
Let's just enjoy it. Let's enjoy it without him. If they want it, let them sing it. And that's cool, too. But, yeah, my DJ minus that. Let's go. And there was a few chicks out there who hit a...
Listen, yes, we love that part.
Thank you, and that's what I want you to do.
Okay, I just want to be honest because, like, we love the part. We love Drake's part too. But
we made history with a lot of records.
Yeah. Is it weird that I don't know why you guys don't get along? Why? What happened?
It's a lot of people that.
Oh, okay. I see Nessa's thing here. Is Angie Martinez still on Hot 97? Oh no, she's on Power 105. Yeah. Nessa takes a lot from Angie Martinez. Angie Martinez plays like that little auntie role, and she acts like she doesn't know all the details, but she got all the questions about the details we want to know. Like, you have no idea why they don't beef, but you're asking about the beef? Okay.
That don't know, but it was just, he lost focus. That's it. I'm sure he's back focused now.
Okay, so wait. So him explaining why he doesn't get along with Drake is because Drake lost focus. Yo, Rick Ross is coming up with a new excuse and I like Ross. That's the funny part about it. But Ross is coming up with a new excuse every time.
Why? What happened?
It's a lot of people that don't know, but it was just, he lost focus. That's it. I'm sure he's back focused now.
You did say that you don't want him to lose. Like, you just said that.
Yeah, and when I said that, it's so many conversations.
Now, here's the cleanup, because a lot of people thought he was copping a plea, and I think Ross looked at y'all comments and said, oh, hell no, I ain't copying no plea. Ross going to get back tough again. Here we go.
That go on, off camera, where I feel like people would love for me to say, I hate this nigga forever. Nah, homie, it ain't that. You know what I mean? When somebody step out of line and you gotta, chastise them or give them a spanking, that's what you do. But
how did he step out of line? Like, Ross is the king of saying a lot but saying nothing. So we don't know why I don't like each other. You're saying he stepped out of line. How did he step out of line? You say you chastise him. Why? How? We don't know.
Is it one of those things where there's a conspiracy? Hell no. Don't nobody fear Drake album release.
There we go.
Nobody.
Is there a world where things can be,
Now, I'm telling you here, chat, Ross changed up his tune, in my opinion, because people are hearing rumors going around the industry. Like, you hear the Charlemagne's, like, mentioning it. Which is ironic. Everybody who supposedly don't like Drake, they're now starting rumors about Drake's album. Charlemagne and Joe Budden have both said that there is shots coming at niggas, and it's not like Drake is gonna just put out this like J. Cole type album where he don't want no smoke. So what's happening now is everybody's auto-correcting, assuming that there might be shots on the album about him. So Ross just said, I want this nigga to win, but now everybody's on his ass like, all right, you backpedaling, and people are kind of starting to realize that maybe their apology or their backpedaling might still result in them being dissed. So you know what? They got to kind of like hit back a little bit to kind of get ready for that. So that's why I think you're seeing his narrative change to nobody's scared of Drake's album coming out. Like, that's not the question. Why would you be scared of the album unless you think you're getting dissed, right? Right? You're only thinking you're scared of the album if you think you're getting dissed. Otherwise, you should be like, oh, no, I'll listen to it or I won't listen to it.
Where I feel like people would love for me to say, I hate this nigga forever. Nah, homie, it ain't that. You know what I mean? When somebody step out of line and you gotta, chastise them or give them a spanking, that's what you do. But is it one of those things where there's a conspiracy? Hell no. Don't nobody fear Drake album release.
Oh.
Nobody.
Is there a world where things can be, in a better place between you two?
And what I was saying on the radio was, he speaks to French. French says a lot of positive things
Okay, so he's cleaned that comment up.
that he maybe should send French a pecan pie for, you know what I mean? Because nobody won't speak on his behalf to me. But French do. And that's what I made it clear, like, yo, if anything was to ever come from that, it'd come through French because it wouldn't directly come to Rose.
I like that French is still maintaining his friendship. Like, I think there's something about showing, loyalty.
Pity.
Like, he's able to be friends with you and also maintain his friendship.
By the way, Nessa, that's a trigger word that's happening. Hey, by the way, I want to make it very abundantly clear. I got to say like this quiet part out loud. What's happening now is that with Drake album coming up, what all these guys hate to be called is disloyal, right? And it appears that without even Drake saying it, a lot of fans feel like people switched up on Drake. Again, maybe they had legitimate reasons, but they all switched up at the same time. So you get words get thrown around, and a lot of these guys, some of them are from the streets, Ross, I guess, right? And they stand on principles. Like, they're the guys who say they're loyal, they're this and third. But what's been happening is that this thing of, oh, you guys were disloyal, you switched up. I think that is a thing that you're hearing these rappers, if they're speaking out, they're trying to clarify or clear the air to say, hey, we weren't disloyal. We didn't switch up. You get what I'm saying?
And I think that speaks to French's character. Like, even if you saw his loyalty to Max B over these years.
You got to imagine Ross is thinking, well, if you're bigging up French for his loyalty, maybe you're thinking I'm disloyal. Keep listening to these answers.
It's genuine.
I like that. I do like seeing that.
And I'm not mad at that.
That's right.
And
That's right.
I've never spoken down on no relationship my homies may have. We ain't tripping on that. And that's what I mean by that. We not on that girl shit. You know what I'm saying? If you step out of line, clean your face and then keep it moving. Niggas ain't tripping. We bosses over here.
Well, I enjoyed all the, the chemistry you and Drake did. You gave us classics, and, I'm not one of those folks who's going to talk bad about Drake because you're here. I just hope everything gets resolved. I'm a mom now. I want peace. I like seeing everybody
on the
happy.
Twins on the way. The two sets of twins, yo.
Can you imagine? It'd be
That's
crazy.
amazing. That's amazing. Chuck E. Cheese night gonna be lit.
That's gonna be crazy. The pizza's good at Chuck E. Cheese, by the way. If
I
anyone,
ain't mad at that. Shout out to Chuck E. Cheese.
I want to talk a bit. Obviously, your album Set in Stone. This is your first solo album in what, almost 5
Yeah, I kind of feel like Ross is over those Drake questions too.
5 years.
When you hear records like Minks in Miami.
Oh, okay, Neil.
All right, I think that's about it. I don't think there's any more Drake references, but I think Ross, after seeing the internet comments, is kind of cleaning up everything he said in the Ebro interview, because a lot of people thought he was backtracking, or he was damn near almost like throwing it out there like, yo, give me a verse. And I think with Drake's album coming out, is Drake dissing Rick Ross? We're hearing Drake is dissing people, right? Joe Budden says he feels like he's getting dissed, right? We're hearing that there might be a Khaled diss. We're hearing there might be a who else? Who else might Charlamagne said who else was getting dissed? ASAP Rocky. So maybe Rick Ross, I would think Rick Ross is one of the biggest offenders, he might be getting dissed too. So I think his rhetoric has changed up a little bit. And now he's like, nobody's scared of Drake's album. What do y'all think, right? We'll see. Interesting times. Everybody's telling me to watch What's the Dirt video. And by the way, I just posted this, so there's a quick update on Iceman. They're telling me right now at the CN Tower, this is Canada, this is Toronto, they said that there's ice block projections on the CN Tower. Yeah, okay. All right. How does that work? Wow. That's interesting. If everybody's reporting is right, the CN Towers it seems to be a very central and integral part, or really just Toronto in general. I mean, Drake has been in Toronto for some time now. I think this. I've told you guys this is the longest I've seen him like kind of like stay, within his city. Usually moves around a lot more, but the whole rollout seems to really have a lot of Toronto in it. We've seen him at the city center. It's like City Hall. He was recording music. They say supposedly he was like shooting music videos here based on some silhouette type of like thing that people seen, like somebody walking around the top part of this thing. The blocks of ice were near the downtown area. So there's and then there's trucks that's driving through with ice. So a lot of his rollout seems to be Canada centric. I don't know what we take from that. Is he going to keep more of that Torontonian sound? I will say if he's going with heavy Canada stuff, I think 2 albums come in mind that maybe the album sonically might sound like these albums. First is Nothing Was the Same. I think Nothing Was the Same felt like he that's after Take Care and Thank Me Later. He was a little bit more Toronto-ish with that, but definitely Views. Views felt like it was a album that he was back home. So I don't know. Okay. I wonder when we're gonna get like an explanation of what the fuck is going on, right? Like, there's a little bit of confusion. I'll be honest. Like, he's definitely doing things, and I do appreciate it. I think this is the most effort I've seen Drake do in a long time. They got Drake working, and maybe it's because he's at odds with his label. I'm wondering who's paying for all this. But he's working like he's on like his first or second album. This seems like an actual rollout. The only thing is I need to see things connect. Like why the theme Iceman? Why Iceman? Is the songs gonna help me make it make sense? Is the episode gonna make it make sense? He clearly has some type of premise because he's sticking to a cohesive theme. We'll have to see. All right, but yeah, this is going on right now in Toronto. Okay, there we go. There is a What's the Dirt video.